Oh, and I need to do that chat thing too. What was it called? Oh, how do I go back? I have not streamed in a good while, so... Okay, I think my Twitch chat is working. I just gotta make sure that the other stuff is. Maybe I'll just pull it up. Am I streaming on YouTube? Question mark. Aha! I am streaming. Now, how do I see the YouTube? I feel like the YouTube chat's probably gonna be more active. But I forget how I... Okay, no, I want the multi-chat. Hello. No, I didn't want it to pop out like that. I wish you guys could see my screen. I forget the program I had for multi-chat. Yo, Jesse, how's my Hellboy? Okay, I was actually thinking about showing that. I just got home from work, and I figured some Marvel Rivals might be a good way for me to ease into being at the PC. Blueprints are hard. Blueprints are hard. But let me... Okay, I don't have anyone on Twitch, that's fine. But let me play a game of Marvel Rivals, and then I'll see if I could switch to Hellboy. I don't know if it'll let me show the Unreal Editor, or I think it should. But I need to play the level in the editor and not open a new window, because I feel like that messes with whenever I... Oh, it's still that one? I kind of don't want that one. You guys ready for some top tier gameplay? Should I play a comp game? Can you imagine? We will hop into the practice range. I do have to warm up. I don't have my regular mouse and keyboard. And there's no side buttons on this, so I'm not able to melee. It's okay, I didn't really use it anyway.
If I'm not joking about something, you know I'm not taking it seriously.
Alright, now I usually warm up on Punisher. Now I'm gonna go ahead and in advance tell you guys to not judge the aim.
Right, and wrong is wrong.
Let me make sure it's on the right one. Perfect. And then settings. Nope, practice settings. Jesus, sorry if you heard the Alexa.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't think I should play comp with this.
Hostiles up front.
I'm really just trying to track in the first place. And please don't judge my crosshair. Maybe I should just show you guys Hellboy. I don't know, we'll see. Huh? Alright, accuracy right now is 0. Oh my god. It's so bad. Sorry if you guys can hear smoke alarms. I don't know which one it is.
New entry
Okay.
in the War Journal.
Okay, 39%, not bad. Not bad.
More scum scraped off. Bogeys incoming.
Maybe it may... Damn, 45? No way. Oh, there it is. Oh.
your
Actually,
last mistake.
actually not that bad. But I'm not gonna be playing Punisher in games though. I'm just doing this to warm up the track. Ugh. It's almost like I have to not guess,
Justice,
but like
pure and simple.
oh Jesus. Ooh.
Down and out.
Oh, that brought my accuracy so down.
Bogeys incoming.
Hello? Oh, and then I've been playing a lot of Batman Arkham Knight and modding it. Man, these suits look good. That's okay. I'm not worried about the accuracy. I'm worried about warming up.
Down and out.
And then I hit all my shots. If anyone cannot see the chat, please let me know. Or, I mean, see the stream.
Heads up. Hostiles. You made your last
Man, I'm
mistake.
using a basic Lenovo mouse right now. Come on, come on, come on.
More scum
30.
scraped off. You made your last mistake.
Can you guys hear the mic? Or me talking or no? Am I just talking to the void? I know I've had a habit of doing that. Okay. I mean, I feel like my accuracy is not terrible, but I don't know how much better it's gonna get. Actually, okay, wait, I feel like it goes down, as I was gonna say, we feel like we're getting somewhere. You know what? Oh yeah, I feel like I'm warming up. I feel like I have a tendency to flick.
New
I need to
entry in
not
the war
flick.
journal.
Who am I? I'm not Hawkeye. But I do hear Hawkeye's kind of busted right now.
Another bump in the road.
Come on. All right,
So
let's hop into a game and see what's going on. My YouTube is kind of okay. There we go. Oh, looks like y'all left. That's alright. Oh, should I say streaming in my Discord? Hang on. Hang on. How do I do it? Let me bring it up over here. Can I send that? Oh! Oh, it worked! Nice. But Loki, I think I might, let's check out Hellboy. Okay? I'm gonna switch the stream to my face for a sec. See if I can figure out how to pop this up. Oh, check this out. Check this transition out, y'all. Yo! And oh, it automatically switches to the Unreal Editor. Nice. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay, there we go. And then music. Wait, let's add a new source. Application audio capture. And let's try. Can you guys hear the music? I can check. Okay, yeah. I think you can. Hey, there's my brother. Three ads? I'm sorry. Alright, well. This is the Unreal Editor. this is the Hellboy game in Unreal now instead of Dreams. Here's the Hellboy blueprint. That's just, I think this is an old one. I initially tried to take the third-person character blueprint and then just like swap out and slowly change stuff, sorry. But I felt like I wasn't learning the way that I wanted to, and it didn't feel like I understood why I was doing any of it. So I followed some more in-depth tutorials, or I shouldn't even say more in-depth, more specific tutorials about starting a character from scratch, and that's what this is. Like, I put down the nodes like to get movement input, to get camera input, and I feel like I understand how things work at a more granular level, at least for creating a character or playable character blueprint. I'm not saying I'm an expert by any means, and I don't even think I'm that well versed compared to how much there is to know. But I do feel more confident than just like plopping down like a third-person character template and changing that. Hey! Hello, Unreal Learning. What's going on? I got an Abe model off of Sketchfab. If you've been watching the devlogs, then I feel like you know a lot of this stuff already. This is a little test enemy. I've been working on basic interactions, and I guess I've been learning a lot about the philosophy of game design, and I'm trying to avoid some of the pitfalls that I fell victim to in Dreams. Namely, it's like spaghetti code. If you know blueprints or any kind of visual scripting, then you know what I'm talking about, where wires and connections would just get so disorganized and hard to follow. Oh, hey, what's up, Devon? What's up? And the best tutorials I find are from people who explain context for actions, right? Not just this very specific, like, oh, you want to make a climb, and then they do a bunch of traces and store it. Like, the best ones like tell you why you're doing traces, what traces are useful for, and how we're going to implement them here, and what the results are. And then they explain like what we can do with those results, right? Not necessarily like just follow me. It's like, this is this data type. This data type is useful in these scenarios, and in this situation, we're going to use it this way. Because, like, we want this, stuff like that. But let's get to it. So first, we can play. There's no ambient sound, so if you hear any audio, it's all from, like, the music that is streaming. But I do have an aim offset for, like, neutral standing, where the camera will follow where he's looking. I remember this was something that it was something much later in Dreams Hellboy, but I think it's cool because I understand exactly how this works. It's not, I saw some, sorry, let me catch myself. I saw some tutorials about doing aim offsets or rotating the character's head to the same position the camera's looking. And I felt like those tutorials, it was cool, right? Because it was procedural, and I can appreciate that. But for an aim offset, I didn't want to be doing math and adjusting the skeleton, because I felt like that was too, not convoluted of a process, but for something simple, I felt like a blend space was much easier. And I think that helped me understand blend spaces in general. I think it's funny when I'm watching a tutorial about one thing and I learn something about a different system or asset in Unreal just because they were doing something really quickly. But the aim offset is all with blend spaces, like this is the y-axis, x-axis, and he can gets a little jog. He does have a walk, but I can't trigger that on mouse and keyboard. The threshold is just going to the full walk. Is he sliding? Let me know if you guys think this jog is too slow. Or if it matches up, that's good. I can crouch, but the camera's going to snap because I turned off camera lag. Because I'd rather control it myself. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll put a little camera lag. Let's check. Let's pop into the blueprint. Can I edit that? Let me know if you guys see it. Pop into the viewport. Do I just grab the camera, search lag? Is it the spring arm? Okay, enable camera lag. And we'll do... Low values are slower, high values are faster. Zero's instant, no lag. Let's try 10. Compile, save. So now when I crouch, it should be a little smoother. Oh! I think it's because the distance. Let's reset that. Compile, save. Can you guys even see it if I hit play? Nope, you can't see it in that other window. So now we're just gonna hop back to the map, right? And now we crouch, and you see how it doesn't snap anymore? The only thing I don't like about that is that it feels like he's a little detached from the camera. I guess in some cases it can be good. Oh, there's a sprint, got an additive, lean. As you can tell, I need to work on the rotation. But I feel like with the controller, it's not that, but actually that looks good. When I run forward and change directions. I think I want to work on maybe a pivot. Cut to friends. Ross, pivot. I did figure out how to make them rotate to the wall. But I think I don't like how this stuff is happening sequentially, where I press my climb input, he then rotates, and then he starts the climb up animation, right? If we get a wall. I would rather it rotate in that little anticipation, you know? So I think I'm going to use an anim notify, however you say it. Oh, and then I'm also proud of this interaction system. Did not come up with it on my own. Oh, sorry, there's the camera. Did not come up with it on my own. Followed a good tutorial, or great tutorial by... What's his name? What's this guy's name? Ali or Ali? Ali El-Zohairi? Don't know who I'm talking about. Sorry, this music is kind of good. Let me hop back to the stream. And the interaction system. So this is, if you've been watching since my dream days, this is the same like basic primitive interaction that I had set up, where it's just the bottom cube is so that I know where the floor should be or how high up should be, and the cube itself would be like a table or the platform where the actual item is, and then the back one is a wall for staging purposes. But that widget is dynamically spawned. It tells you what key, and if I ever want different interactions to have different keys, like the big hand move. And then the interact is even based off of if it says to interact, right? So we can press it. Hellboy does a little animation. And he, like, it syncs up. There's a little sound that plays. The aim offset's still active. I think I might deactivate that because it, as you can tell, it moves his arm quite a bit because his chest and shoulders are slightly turning. But this one is hold, right? And all of this stuff is exposed on spawn, right? So right here, I can put the input type as hold or press, right? And it's that easy. Once you set all the stuff up, or I feel like the system is very well done, because if I wanted to, it would just be easy to pop another one in. And then I can even change the text to examine, right? So let's change this to pick up. Enter, bam. I think there's too much space, but now it says pick up. We go to play, walk to this interactable. Now it says hold E to pick up, right? And I hold it. Hellboy does the same little animation. Sound plays when you pick it up. Now this one I think is a tap. And I have one for the code as well. And this one changes depending on what states, or sorry, what booleans are not, I shouldn't say active, but what booleans are true. So if the coat is not being worn, it'll tell you to press E to wear it, and if it is being worn, it'll tell you to press E to store it. I know it's like super small, but to me, it's satisfying. And I'm just happy that I understand how this system works, right? It uses an interface. Interfaces also, I've learned, are the way to go. No casting. But easier said than done. Hellboy, he can also equip different... Oh, I can walk. There you go. So there is also something that I wanted to do in Dreams, but I never quite got around to. I know I had the D-pad to select 4 main gadgets, but by default, the cross was always active, and I think that was a fine decision, but I always wanted the option to be able to aim nothing. I know that I can't in God of War. I can't in Batman, but I believe you can aim barehanded in God of War, right? Because you can aim when you don't have the axe. And you can call it back while you're aiming like that. Obviously, Hellboy doesn't have a magical axe that can come... that bar and the sound for the interactors. You like that, Devon? You like that? And I'm also feel like because Dreams is like the hub for all of the assets you're using, right? It's easier to find everything. I guess I'm learning on my own how to create my own asset library and structure it. I'm taking a lot of inspiration from Dreams because I felt like those categories were very intuitive, at least for me, and I got acclimated with them very well. So I'm trying to build my library categorized very similarly. So like the sound effects, right? They're categorized by like... Actually, let me see. I think I could just read it off for you guys. I have a little library folder, right, of sounds, and there's ambience, ambient spots, characters, collisions, combat, dramatic, gaming, junk, machines, and vehicles. And then each of those have like their own sub. So I feel like it wouldn't be hard to fill it up once I know what I'm looking for. Actually, that's what I've done for these sound effects, right? And then if I press right now, unarm is equipped. If I press 1, it equips the relic, which is the cross. Or, yeah. And I don't have any poses for that. And it only affects the upper body, so he A poses right now. But he walks okay. And then we press 2, or we press 1, and we go back to unarmed. I always wanted to have Hellboy be unarmed, or have an option to be unarmed, so you could just walk up to people like locked on, right? Yo, Alex, what's up? And another thing that I wanted to do in Dreams, but I couldn't quite figure out, was proper gadget switching, right? So in Batman, it's really not there, and I would argue it doesn't have to be. The game is just fine without it. Where you switch weapons on the D-pad, right? And Batman kind of, he selects, or he aims with whatever's currently selected, but you don't really see him specifically pull out the gadget like from a specific pouch or something. And it's okay, because I believe they have the grapple gun is more of a base, and he can put different things on that. At least that's how I interpret it. But in God of War, Kratos, sorry. If you switch from the blades to the axe, Kratos will fully put away the blades, and then he'll start the equip animation for the axe, right? And if you do the opposite, vice versa, he always holsters whatever's currently equipped and then switches to whatever he wants. And it took me a while to fit that process and what must happen in my head. But I feel like I got it pretty well, because now if I'm unarmed, I press 2 to equip the gun, right? I can aim the gun, and let's say I want to switch to my flashlight. Bam! Right? He fully puts away the gun, and then he grabs it. And to me, it's the little thing, but I feel like it goes a long way. Got some climbing. I feel like it's really sluggish. Oh, the dodge. Double dodge now, y'all. Oh, look at that. Like Kratos. Bam. Oh, and we got a good old slide like Batman. You feel me? Can you see that? I don't think Hellboy was ever able to move that smooth in Dreams. Yeah, he is rolling, Alex. And I did adjust. I was working on a damage system. And it is crazy how minute you can get in Unreal Engine, because I feel like Dreams, to be so user-friendly, they kind of do some of the system setup for you, right? Where there's like a damage, like a health modifier and whatever. But compared to Unreal, Dreams is really like plug and play. And I feel like the best components here are like plug and play, but if you don't have any assets that you bought off of Fab, I feel like it Unreal forces you to define a lot of the structure of your logic before the system's even like usable, right? Because in Dreams you can just put a health modifier on something, and then you can set like max and current health, stuff like that, and then you can set what kind of damage types, because they have set damage types in Dreams by default. And in Unreal it's kind of like, well, there's just numbers, and you can define like what kind of number is this and how does it affect that. But you have to make it all on your own. Yeah. Probably gonna have to find better ones for those. I did try to use the motion matching, or I've decided to step away or not use motion matching because it was too inconsistent for me. Because like when I would crouch and moves, there was constant bugs, and turning was weird, where I feel like here it's just using a state machine, and though it's not as smooth as motion matching, I understand it, and there are no glitches that I can't find the cause of, where as motion matching it was hard for me to like sift through the logic and try to find where problems were occurring. So let's go to I'll show you guys the whatchamacallit, animation blueprint. And this is also really disorganized. I need to work on this. But I'm learning, right? I'm learning with like the best ways to structure. Oh my goodness. So I don't even think I have, I definitely don't need all of this. I would rather it be entry, right? By default, we should go to idle. So, oh, I organized this a different way. And let's control, right? So this all should move. Oh, hello? No, damn it. There we go. I want to enter into idle. Okay, I've been seeing that in tutorials, and I will get there. I will get there. But Devon, I was actually drawing this state machine in my head because I was like, I could make this way cleaner. And I realized that this one, low-key, could just be one. Like idle, walk, jog, maybe even sprint could just be based off of the speed you're going, right? Like a single blend space, because I don't need that. We'll keep that. Oh, okay, that's the aim offset. Yeah, I wouldn't want to repeat it. Okay, let me cook. Okay, let me cook. I feel like the blend space that I have for sprinting should be fine. Space, idle, walk, run. Yeah. Hang on. So idle, walking. I should just put walking ones over here. Jogging, and then sprinting. Yeah, this should all be one blend space. Don't know what I was doing. Oh. Walk. No, we don't want the A stance. Oh, I guess one thing I didn't have defined was that they could be backwards, right? So I guess I need because I need the inputs to wrap on either end. So let's open that horizontal axis. I kind of want this to be, it should be 180, right? Negative 180 to positive 180. Yeah, why is this so... It's okay. It's okay. Okay, walk backwards will be at the edge of my walk ones on both sides. Let's change this grid division. Okay, no, we should do 8. Okay, yeah, so we're still... You need to have the idle loop for all the bottom ones. Right, because you don't want to be moving without speed. Okay, so you can walk backwards. I don't want you to be able to jog backwards though. That's just, to me, that doesn't make sense. If you know someone that could jog backwards, like, fine, let me know. Oh, and okay, I need walking in the other directions, because you should be able to walk backwards. Sorry, I'm sending a text. Okay. Save now. Oh, I'm looking into walk. I don't want the stop, I want the loops. There we go. Back left. That's Hellboy's left, so left goes over here. But we just want... I could do forward left. forward left goes over here. Okay. Forward right goes over here. Texting and developing, sir. I'm gonna have to get. Oh, wait, Alex, I did see what you said about the red dust when he slides. I think that's cool. Yeah, these are gasp. The gasp animations. Okay, now we need... Oh, right. I need the full direction. So he's walking left. He needs full left. Yeah, there we go. Left. And then back left. And then over here, we need right. Wait, did I mess it up? Did I mess it up? Chat? I think I messed it up. This should be over here. Oh wait, no. Because it's the same direction. Okay. We're walking forward left. Forward left. Forward left. Okay. And then here we're walking forward right. Forward right. Forward right. Here... Okay, I feel like that's better. Okay, now I need back right. And then backwards. Walking forward left. Left, back left, and backwards. Okay. I feel like that's pretty solid. Do I want to be able to jog sideways? Oh, it's run, sorry. Walk, run, sprint. Yeah, I don't want you to be able to run backwards, but I feel like I would rather have the animations in there and just limit it based off of, like, math. And in the character blueprint, right? The blend space, I want it to have the option. So, wall running should be over here. So, at least this way you have the option. But there is no sprint backwards. And then back right or back left is this way. Wait, hang on. So we're running forward right. See, this is why I didn't want him running backwards, because I feel like... Oh wait, he should be able to have... Okay, he's walking to the left. Back left. Do I have a run left? Oh, okay, okay. I thought I was tripping. There we go. No, I haven't, Devon. I was looking at... I saw some tutorials for like the skeletal mesh editing, but I was kind of like... I remember when you and I first like started this, right? When you were taking the model in Blender, I kind of didn't want to mess with it, but I was thinking, I was like, well, why don't I just make a copy? I should have made a copy. My bad, bro. Forward right. Where's the right run? Trying to see how's it been. Will and Bill, what's up? It's been good. It's been good. As you can tell, Unreal is hard. Okay. Sorry. I'm thinking. Okay, right. I need... This is forward. Forward right. And now I need right. Sorry. I don't know why I keep getting caught off guard. Is it this one? And now I need back right. Yeah, there we go. Man, that took me so long. And I guess I don't feel like I really need the idle, because it's all going to be the same down here. But let's save. And then I don't need the offset, but now I want their hop back into here. We're going to rename this. Call it idle / walk / run / sprint, right? And I want the crouch to be... Nope. Oh, hang on. Let me pull up my little diagram. If you guys are Unreal wizards, including you, Devon, let me know after, right? Oh, wait, if sprint's over here... I don't think I'm gonna have... Or, I have combat stance, but I need to get rid of these transitions for now. And then... Nope. Oh, hang on, I'll put combat stance... You know what? No. We will delete it. I don't need it right now. Can I just... Oh. What? Oh, hang on. Maybe it's this way. Aha! Okay. Combat stance. We'll move over here for now. And then I don't need... Don't want this one yet. We'll see. So, jump is kind of like the... Jumping and falling are sometimes like... They're overlapping because you're not on the ground, right? That's like the main condition between that can like tie the two of those together. But the difference should be vertical velocity. If it's positive, you're still jumping, and once it becomes negative, you're falling, right? Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. Don't need the run. And then don't need the sprint. And I feel like we're just trying to make it cleaner. We don't want... We really only need one land, right? And I'll make that later. So this is everything. And when you're sprinting, you could jump, right? So I'll put that over here. And in order for you to jump, you have to be whatchamacallit. We're gonna change this to fall. And then crouch is still crouch. And then we'll create a new state. Land. And once you're jumping, you have to fall. You can fall for a while, but once you hit the ground, you'll land, right? And after you land, then you'll go back to idle. So you should still be able to go from this into crouch. And then I like separating jump and fall because what if you're walking and you walk off a ledge, right? You didn't jump, but you should still be able to enter falling in any of these states, right? Well, I guess if you're idling and for whatever reason the ground beneath you breaks, then it makes sense that you should fall. But if you're walking, you can walk off an edge, you could run off an edge, you can sprint off an edge. But even I'll try to define something so that through math or through the character blueprint, jump will be triggered in there, and then it'll be called in here. Hang on, let me pull up my little thing. While you're crouching, you should also be able to fall, right? Because if you crouch and you're walking, you walk off an edge, boom, you fall. But once you fall, you land, and then you end up back in idle. That's true. Okay, see, now, Devon, I feel like this is much simpler, right? And then the only rule that really has to be true is... let's Control C. Change this one. Hang on, what is this? Oh, 2 crouching. Can enter transition. Right, but then now that we're in here, I really only need the one. Oh, now I can use a blend space. Let's do... Where's my... Hang on. Bam, now this is our false pose, right? If aim offset is not being triggered, we're going to use this one that now has idle animations. But if I'm correct, we need to set them. And now there's no speed or direction. So if I go to play, Hellboy won't move. Perfect. So what I need to do is give some speed and direction inputs, but luckily I've set those variables when I came up with the other blend spaces, but I'm realizing now I could just put it all together. So we'll put our direction here, get direction, we'll get our speed. Hey, Mittermac! What's going on? I've been seeing you've been posting some stuff. Your animations are getting... I mean, they were already crispy, but they're getting real polished. Is it all you by yourself? Okay, see, now with this direction and speed thing, I just hope I might have to reset my axes or redefine those. What? Oh, now I have to define the transitions. Sorry, I forgot that I didn't... Oh? Where's my main state machine? Okay, there we go. Jump will never be taken. That's okay. That works, that works. I need is falling to be true. Right? That'll trigger that. And then from here to here, we'll trigger it. I'm gonna change this later, but I'm just trying to do this quickly, or I guess very primitively. Get is falling, not falling. And oh, Alex, I'm sorry. You're getting used to the Dreams dialect. Honestly, in my head, I'm trying to come up with like a book in my head of the Dreams like asset and then the Unreal equivalent. So for like laser scopes, it would be a line trace, and then detection zones are just like collision shapes, right? Right now, I feel like it's all you for now. I feel like you've leveled up. Hey, man, if you ever, I don't know, I don't want to overstep, but I love sound design. In college, took an Adobe Audition class, and I really realized that I love to layer sounds, create a sonic identity for sequences, you know? And if you're ever looking for a collaborator, I feel like we appreciate each other's art, so let me know. If not, also fine. If you have someone for that. But okay, so that one's defined, and then this one needs to be based off of an animation. So do I have a land? My music, Alex? I haven't finished anything, but I've started a lot of stuff on Dreams. Oh, I think I can pull that up. I still use Dreams for that. Damn. I don't know what any of these are. So let's pick... land, heavy foot, neutral, right, land, heavy foot. Damn. I might just have to pop in the asset browser. Enemy from scratch, Hellboy input. Sorry, my file structures aren't the neatest. Can you guys see? Let me see if you guys can see the new window. I want to make sure it doesn't mess up. Okay, good. See, I don't like that he breaks into... Yeah, see, I'd rather have this stand. At least for now. Left foot, right foot. And I think we can get away with the light one for now, but I prefer him to land on his right foot because that's where his heavy hand is, right? Let's... What is this? Neutral, jump, B, land, stand, light, R foot. Let's lock in! Ah, fuck. Oh! Neutral, jump, B, land. We don't want the runs. We want stand. Oh, we want light. Can I just make this longer? See the names. Thank you. Perfect. And then this one will be an automatic. Okay, which one now? Crouch to fall. Same deal, my boy. Is falling true? Then yes. Jump to fall will never be taken. Oh, see, now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Once my velocity... Oh, damn. This might be an automatic one. And then, do I have a loop in here? Oh, okay, good. Idle, walk, run to jump will never be taken. That's okay, because I gotta figure that out. But I should be able to move now. Aim offset should work. And then it doesn't! Did you retard? Initially, Devon, I did bulk, I migrated the assets, but I've since deleted the old version or I've deleted the project that they're migrated from, but I have since found on Fab someone has just made an asset that's free where you can, oh, hang on, it worked. Because I walked off and I entered the falling state. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Why am I not running? By bull. Okay, so this should be additive. Should it? So this should be my base. This should be my additive. Oh, jeez. Think I broke it, y'all. I did indeed break it. Doesn't this feel like dreams again? Oh my god, did I crash it? Okay. So, that should not be additive. Oh, apply mesh space additive. Okay. I don't know. So let's try... Nope. So I feel like I need a... Do I need a layered blend per node? Or per bone? Actually, let's just plug this into here. Don't worry about aim offset yet. Am I tiny now? I don't like how long this is taking. What's this wait speed? See, now I feel like he looks slidey. Okay, I feel like he's definitely sliding if I look at his feet. So then let's try to adjust these values for his character movement. Okay, maybe I have to hit... We're gonna search walk speed. And we said that this was too slidey, right? Or actually, should the animations be? I hate this part of character movement, so it's like I use root motion where possible. I feel you, Devon. I feel you. Let's try... The speed doesn't necessarily need to change. Or the animations don't need to change. The speeds just need to match up more convincingly. So we'll look at our event graph. Right now I want to look at where I have my aiming. Oh! Bittermac, if you're still there, I was showing off stuff that I was proud of so far that I've done in Unreal. Gear select. Bro, where is my aim? No, that's block. Is it here? Okay. Aha! See, I feel like it's because the 250 isn't matching up over here. So let's change that to 250. Compile. And then... I don't think that's gonna fix it. Okay, so the speed that's set when we're walking should be less. So maybe now we do the opposite of what we did, right? So maybe this becomes 150 when you're walking, and this minimum speed becomes 150. Alright, compile. Let's hop back in. Okay, now it's the opposite. Okay, maybe I don't even need to change the minimum one. Oh, hang on. It's looking sick. I don't know what anything is, but I see nodes, and I see what you're fakely doing. That's good. Okay, I feel like this is less slidey. But I feel like when I'm aiming, the walking speed needs to be like a tad faster. So let's adjust that to 200. And if it's still slidey, then we'll go 250. Okay, it's a little slidey. So let's hop back in. 250? Is it just gonna have to be 300? Literally half of my running speed? I think it's just gonna have to be 300. Oh, is anyone on Twitch? Nope. That's all good. That's all good. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do 300 from the start. Does the jogging feel a little slidey? I know it feels floaty because his like there's no camera shake or anything like that. So just really try to look at the feet sliding on the floor. Tell me if his feet are moving too much or if the floor is moving too much. It's always gonna be a little slidey. Nah, for real. But I feel like this speed now it matches up pretty good. Oh wait. Thanks, Devon. I'm over here just. I feel like that's a lot better. Right? If you look at those feet. And then, do I fall? I don't... I gotta change that run animation. Hang on. Let's pop into our land. And then I think we can edit the start time. Start position. Perfect. Okay, so let's pop into this. And we don't need any of this. Literally just want it right there. So, what is that? We're 0.49 seconds into it. Let's try 0.49. Compile. I know. Okay, let's see. Oh, much better. Did y'all see that? I'm sorry. I'm just proud. I feel like that's not bad, but I need to make him... He needs to exit out of that much sooner. I feel like because he plays the full animation. Oh, nope, not that. Or actually, I wonder... I'm going to take a look. Oh, sorry. Honestly, he can blend out of it 0.92. So let's see if he can, if it'll let him. Okay, we got a start position. Do I not have an ending position? Am I just gonna have to make a copy of this? Or we might be able to just edit it over here. Can I do an end? No. See, now maybe... Because I just want him to blend out. So it shouldn't be an automatic rule. Unless... See, will this actively trim it if I move this? Can I move this? Dang it! Well, he needs to pop out of that faster. How do I get this transition? I guess I don't want it to be an automatic anymore. Okay, hang on. So I think if I change this greater than 0. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, hang on. Less than 0 means the transition before the... Oh my goodness. This is part of the learning curve from Dreams to Unreal. 0. No! Let's try... So how much time is left in this animation? So, all in all... Okay, 2.97, basically 3. And we're good. 0.97 seconds in, so really just gotta change that to 2. Let's see. Compile. And I just hope it works. Let's go higher. Okay, way too much, but I feel like it did exit smoother, which is good. So let's hop back. 2's too much. Let's try 1.5. I guess I'm wondering, should I do a blend space for landing, right? Like if you're moving or not? Would that be a good idea, Devon? Or nah? Should I just lock the player in? Like, do I want you to feel weighty? Okay, now one thing is aim offset's gone. How do I get that back? So when we're in here, I think I need to do, no, it shouldn't be a layered blend per node, right? Or how did I do those other ones? Yes, Alex. That is a model I found off of a 3D printing website. Like, this guy made this so that people could print it. Maybe, I think it was for D&D or something. But I was like, are you joking? Obviously, I feel like this might have to be optimized because that is not a texture. That is like model deformations from the model. Like the topology like is that detailed. So, but I feel like this is very, you can tell it's a frog, right? Hey, Devon, you trying to help me? You trying to help me with the... Trying to help me with that? Rig it? What did you say, Devon? Use an additive landing anim on top of your run start when landing. So then, I'd probably just do that in the... I need to break down the thought process. But I feel like we're on the right track. Let me see if there's... I think it's because this is the idle one. So it was only active in idle. I'll rig it right now. I know you would. Like, high key. But so do I do a layered blend per bone? But I don't think, no, because this is the idle aim offset. So are these gonna have to be based on speed? Because I have different blend spaces for like there's one for aim offsets. Yeah, I have one for walking. Right? See, but I'm wondering, okay, camera push, camera yaw. So this should be, okay, hang on. Let me see something. I don't need walking if this is my new base pose. And then out here. Hola. So now, aha! And I can walk, and I can walk. And I could look down, and I could look up. And I guess I could look sideways, but Hellboy already orients to the way you're looking. But I guess I could look down when I run now, and I could look up. Bam! Look at that. So the result is pretty much the same, but... Okay, we're not clamping the camera direction, right? Like I can't look at his face because I had a boolean to allow aim offset. So that needs to be put over here. I do have them turn and place anims, bro. I just don't know how to get them to work. And then this could be gone. So now he should still be able to look at himself. But the smoothing sucks. I need to fix that. Because it's blending purely on if this is good or not. So let's try... I believe I set that in my character thing. Based off of where the camera is. So I'm wondering if I set that in my event graph for allow aim offset can move. I know that's bad. Sliding, sprinting, allow AO. And that's only done if this is in range. So, in range, the return value. So this is outputting a 0 or a 1, right? 0, it's not at range. 1, it is in range. And when we're in our idle state, or when we're in our neutral state, our aim offset is active as long as that variable is true, right? The variable is only outputting a 1 when the camera direction is in range of like the threshold that I set. So I need this to be smooth. Is there anything I can do to gradually to smooth this transition? Can I just... No, it's an enum. To do this over time. See, in Dreams, all I would do is just grab a signal manipulator, because a lot of Dream signals were just 0s and 1s, and I would just put a signal manipulator just to ease it in or ease it out, right? So you could get inputs in between 0 and 1 over whatever duration I wanted. But I can't do that here, so I'm trying to figure out... I'm okay with that being 0, 1. But is that it? Okay, now let's try an alternative. Wait, no, it's always active, huh? I'm thinking of a bad fix, and it's gonna be maybe here, where for my return value, I clamp the camera yaw and pitch. Sorry, I'm thinking. It shouldn't be... Dang, how do you gradually... Here I am. I'm gonna have to look it up. If you guys can hear my keyboard, or how do I sound? Does the stream sound okay? Please let me know. Let's try... What is this node called? Oh, okay, wait. It's not a Boolean. How to use... Engine. I sound good? Okay, good. Good. And You do have headphones on. Nice. Do you hear any of like background air noise? Let me know. Let's. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out this thing. Unreal Engine. Darn it. Okay, hang on. Okay, wait, I'm wondering if I can set... Oh, okay, I don't know. Okay, hang on. Let's see. What is this? Nope. Nope. Can you use tick updates in animation blueprints? Nope. Ah, you guys can't hear the fire alarm. Damn. My fault, y'all. Oh snap, hang on. Sorry, I see that I'm streaming. Oh, wait, where am I? Does it show I'm streaming on here? Hell yeah, it does. Oh, that's so cool. Bro, change those batteries. No, I've tried. I don't know what's wrong with them. Oh no, Will and Bill, I'm sorry. Okay, hang on. How do I enable blend in, blend out? Oh wait, because it's not blending by bool. So then, I need it just to... Okay, see, that's better. So let's do 0.3. 0.3. And then the true pose will be the aim offset. But I don't know if we need... This could just go in here. Hang on. Am I cooking? So, I see what I've done. I've got to cache that. I think, right? So what we'll do is over here. No, wait, you can't cache inside of a state, can you? Ugh! So I'm gonna put that in there. Will that work? Or I won't be able to run, will I? I knew it. Just smash it with the right hand of doom? Heck yeah. Just smoothen. I'm trying to smoothen this in when the aim offset turns on and when it turns off. Because with the restructuring of the state tree, it looks like it got rid of it. But I'm wondering, should I just hang on? I don't know if this is the most efficient way. That was all. So now you can still look at him. I kind of don't like how... I'm okay with him snapping to the camera. I don't know, but I feel like I could get better start and stops, you know? But low-key, it does kind of feel... It's not bad. It's not bad. We got a dodge, Bitter Mac. When he's T-posed, if you spin real fast, can he float? He's not floating. Sorry, Will. Oh, do you guys want to see the flashlight on? Hang on. I want to make it dark. Well, let's make a darker area for him to go to. So we'll copy this one. And then, hang on. These new gizmos are a little different. Sorry, I just want it to be dark. Okay. Why don't I just grab both of these? And if you guys are using Unreal Engine for, I guess, animating, definitely would recommend the new gizmos or updated gizmos because A, you can go back pretty simply if you don't like it, and then B, check this out. So these are the new gizmos. I think I can turn the old ones off. Let me project settings. I search gizmo. You have to enable a plugin. No, I think it's TRS. I don't remember. What? No, not the modeling mode. What? I forget what it was called. TSR? I swear I knew what it was called. Okay. Minus that. If I switch to rotate mode, I can still rotate on an axis, right? Like the basic editor. I just have to highlight. But if I grab anywhere on this sphere, like the circle that you guys see popping up, check it out. Just free rotation. And then I do have Abe here as an interactable, but it's just more of a test. He can't really do anything. Same thing, press E to talk, and Hellboy does a little button press. That's just my default interaction animation. I do want it to change. I've seen some really clean ones. I want to figure out how to do not necessarily procedural, but I do want to use math to, or not math I should say, but like use Hellboy's hand should be able to detect where the interactable is, right? So that when you do that, yeah. But yeah, I also want to see about making Abe able to... Oh wait, I do have a... Hang on. I can lock his speed down. Okay, he doesn't look too slidey. I feel like that actually looks pretty good. Oh. When I go diagonal. See, now I'm wondering, for the diagonal ones, can I just increase the play rate of those? Like what, maybe 10% forward left? Let's try it. From scratch, where's our walking one? So, okay. Run loop, not left left. Forward left. Let's hop in here. Ah, damn, I got rid of the blunt space. And let's adjust this play rate. Oh, wait, no. That's the run. I want the walk. Oh, dang it. I gotta pull up the thing again. Walk loop FL. FL left foot? FL right foot? M neutral walk loop FL. It's just FL. Perfect. Okay, let's open this in a new window. So let's try adjusting this. Yeah, Deluxe, this is Unreal Engine. Can you imagine? This is the Dreams update. Abe's confused why Red's tapping his pec. Not for real. Ishvi's just doing what we all wanted to do. Yeah, Alex, you're an Abe stan, aren't you? So let's try upping this by 10%. 1.1. Save. Okay, he does walk a little faster. That's okay. Let's see what that looks like. So... And it's forward left. No, I still think that's too slow. Hang on, it didn't look like he was walking that fast, did it? Okay, see, now I'm wondering if it has to do with the scale that I set in the blend space, right? Because I have speed and see, this speed is 300. Yeah, okay, these all should match up. 300, 300, and then 600, and then 1K. So 300 centimeters per second. He should be doing it right. I wonder why he's not walking that fast. Okay, yeah, that climb, that's got to be faster. And then I do want to do some options where if you're crouched, right? If you come up to an edge, I feel like you should be able to, like, hang from it. Okay, yes, this is the Injustice model. But what are you using for Abe and the others? This is a model I found on a 3D printing website. This is from Sketchfab. And then Abe is also from Sketchfab, which is crazy. But I don't think I'm going to use this Abe, because I feel like it's obviously the Del Toro one. And it's a solid design. I've tinted him a little more green. But I think I want to try to model Abe based off of our Dreams version, or just see if I can maybe, excuse me, create a mesh to metahuman. So Abe is detailed, but also I feel like it'd be cool if we were able to grab our Dreams version of Abe, because I feel like he had a really good what's the word? Balance of what I liked from the different Abes, from the comic, from the like animated movies, and the Del Toro one. But I was trying to turn on the flashlight. That's what I wanted to show you guys. Do we want the flashlight in the hand to be on, or flashlight on the belt to be on? Which one do we want? Let me know. You know, Deluxe, that's true. I guess I haven't been modeling because that wasn't even my forte in Dreams. I feel like I knew how to model with the primitive shapes. But Emmett, I think, really had like a vision of like, oh, stuff could be better. So I do need... maybe it's time to get into Blender 2. But you can't tell me this model was... Bro, this model was too good to pass up. At least trying. Look at my boy! Look at that. Cause what? That's insane. And then with the coat, Devon. Oh yeah, guys, the Devon, the one who's in the chat right now, he helped me like rig it in Blender and set the coat to work with physics. Cause no offense, don't get me wrong, I love Dreams, but look at this coat. Look at how it separates on the tail and it moves when he moves. I mean, it's not perfect, but yo. Okay, maybe I will. I like that I never got the landing animations to work, so I'm very happy right now. I don't like that fall animation. I feel like his arms move way too much. And I'm sure there's a way for me to use math to detect like how hard he's hitting the ground when he lands. But that being said, I'm gonna turn on the one in his hand. Is it visible? Is that the one? Okay. Visible. On. So if I press Yeah, okay. Which hand? The right-handed Doom? Yeah, I know. But look at, we're so back, y'all. Look at that! Unreal Engine Hellboy moving kind of similar. And it's stuck in his hand. But look at them shadows. We got a gun in here? Don't have anything for the cross. Oh, I guess I could have T-posed, huh? Oh, but I I figured out something, I guess, important for the game. I'm not gonna do Excalibur. I don't think there's a way I can fit it in to the story that I want to tell. Because that's very endgame Hellboy, and I feel like I want to have so much fun before I get there. And one of the things I want to do... Oh, you guys can't see me running around like that. Can ya? This whole time. I'm so sorry. Here we go. Look at that. There we go. Resident Evil Tyrants? I actually have not played Resident Evil like that, but I'm down. Oh, do you guys want to see modded Batman Arkham Knight? I've been modding the crap out of it. But look at that lighting. You see that? I don't know if I could get that good in Dreams. That's just, dude. The eyes, all of it. And then let's turn off the light now. I'll keep the one on his belt, I think, on. I feel like that looks good. That looks cool. It's a little bright, I know. But look at that. Alright, let's turn that off. And then... So one of the gadgets I want to change to is, I have the gun. I have the flashlight. The cross is not done. But instead of having Excalibur be down on the D-pad, I want to add something called... I'm calling it the Ectoplasm Launcher. So when Hellboy equips it, he'll grab it off of his belt and clamp it onto the right hand of Doom, and he'll aim it like that. And like the name suggests, it kind of uses the power or the energy in the right hand of Doom and it conducts ambient, I think, ectoplasm into like it spools it up. And it allows Hellboy to project it from the like barrel or whatever, and I want it to be used essentially kind of like a grab or the bat claw in Batman, not a grapple, because I feel like Hellboy's too heavy to have that much mobility. Maybe in some scenarios he might be able to use it to like climb a little higher, but not full on launch himself the way Batman can. But that being said, in combat, I think it'd be fun to be able to grab something, or like, what if Hellboy, imagine he can see like a way through some rubble, like up there, and he could just, and then just pull. Yeah, using the brill in his hand. See? Gotta have him jab into his arm. I don't want to have the stone bleed, Deluxe, but I do want it to be really punchy. Like, he'll take it out. Oh, you guys can see me. He'll take it out and like, so it's his right hand. He'll like reach back and probably like, there'll be a good frame where he like holds it up and then slams it on, and then arms will like, not arms, but kind of arms. Clamps will kind of like unfold out, and you'll hear like a mechanical, like some sort of like ting, or something is like a, what's the word? Setting. Like there's like a mechanical springing like into place where you can tell like it's not going anywhere as long as it's out, and then he'll be able to like, or not that, but more like, and then more of like a thwip, I guess. But I feel like that sounds cool. And I think it separates itself from, I think, God of War and Batman, while also mixing those two, because it's a gadget, but it's a very supernatural, otherworldly gadget, and I feel like it fits Hellboy's tone very, very nicely. And we can slide. We got that combat dodge. For some reason, when I dodge diagonally, he dodges way too fast, or too much distance. Devon, you said use a spotlight. Let me try. Oh, Jesus. Control Z. Oh. How do I unselect that? Whatevs. So I would add a component. Oh, I have a point light. We want a spotlight. And this could just be under the flashlight. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure it's in the right spot. Is it visible? Good. Nope, not that one. Yeah. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna have to up that range. Hello? How do I light intensity? I don't need the intensity. I want the... There we go. That might be too much. This man's got a nice... A nice flashlight on his belt. And then... Compile. Blah, blah, blah. And now let's move this guy. Right? Put him over there. He's got one of those flashlights you see on TikTok. Oh! Oh, see, Alex, I was thinking about that too. If you're on ground and Hellboy bleeds on it, would you want it to be instant or like after a little bit? Ugh, look at that. Look at that, y'all. Oh, what? Maybe it does need to be brighter. Intensity, what is that? 5,000? Let's do 10,000. 10,000 compile, and I think we're also going to move it off of his, Oh, I think it just points the wrong way when he does that animation. So let's rotate it a little bit. And bring it forward. I know it doesn't make the most sense. Because I'd probably make it like I'd make it like The Last of Us, where maybe whatever way you're looking, Hellboy would turn to face. Like, when you have the flashlight on, trying to see takes priority over, like, character rotation. Let me see. After a bit, gotcha, Alex. Or when you die, your death could even leave lilies. That's cool. Ooh, maybe like, God of War? Or, not God of War. Or is it in God of War? Like, maybe you drop something, right? And you can go pick it up from where the lilies grow. Like, as a checkpoint thing, like Dark Souls. Oh yeah, you could pick up, like, your XP or something. Good flashlight design. Thank you. Well, it's not my design, so it's off Sketchmap. But yeah. Look at that! Can y'all see that? Y'all see the vision? Isn't it crazy? Like, this was in dreams and now it's here. Oh, the looking? Oh! Thank you, Devon. Thank you. Because, if you have it on, you're obviously trying to see stuff. I can't believe I got the land animation. That was, like, slamming me for so long. And then I need this climb to be smoother. Oh, I think also I don't have checks for when you're in the air when you dodge, so if it happens, you can just keep it going. I don't know why, but I have a damage system set up, and this guy should be implementing it, but for whatever reason, he, on a single hit, he's returning dead. If you look in the upper left of the viewport, when I punch him, he returns dead. He should be returning a hit reaction, but as you can see, in the line trace is only active. It only detects him one time. And I thoroughly went through and made sure that once he gets hit, he gets added to an array of already hit people and cannot be hit again for that attack. Right? It resets at the end of the active. So whenever I'm attacking, you see that those 3 red spheres? That's like when I could deal damage. And for whatever reason, he's just dying, bro. Like, even after he dies, he shouldn't be hittable anymore. So I got some figuring out to do. But, oh, dang, I didn't think that was gonna work. Can I move him again? Oh, he shouldn't be moving at all. Hey, yo! Yo! What? How is that happening? I feel like it's almost like I hook him. Like, he gets hooked onto the arm. That's insane! I feel like the blocking of it isn't very fortunate as far as the visuals read. But it's crazy that even happens. Can I knock him off? Bam! Ah. My fault. Less glitchy than the Yandere simulator? What is that? Sorry, I don't know stuff. I've been kind of like tucked away in my own world sometimes. Oh, how would I do that on Discord, Devon? Alright. I'm actually very happy with the changes that I made. Devon, isn't this a much better state machine? Much simpler than that mess that I had? Dude, I was sketching like a state machine. Alright, I'm gonna have to look this up. Yandere Simulator. Oh my goodness. Stealth action video game. What is this? You know what? I'm not gonna fall too far down that rabbit hole. Y'all trying to see Batman Arkham Knight modded? Okay. Well, let's file. Let's save all. Bam. Okay, I do feel like we ended in a greater place. And now, check this transition out, y'all. What? Can y'all hear me now? I didn't set up any audio sources on the face cam. Oh man. I'm so sorry. Okay. I was saying, do y'all want to see whatchamacallit? Batman Arkham Knight? Question mark. Let's check it. Arkham mod time not for it. Warning, it might crash. Alright, so hang on, let me switch sources. So it's gonna go back to muted. Nope, I'm just doing this wrong. Okay, there it is. It wasn't, for whatever reason, it was stuck launching. Hello? Where's Batman Arkham Knight, y'all? How do I... Hello? Can you guys see it now? Question mark. Test, test. Can you guys hear it? Am I tripping? Test, test. Ah! Why is it not working? Yo. You guys can hear it. Somebody say Batman. Yo, is that Emmett? I feel like that's Emmett. Is that Alfred Pennyworth? Okay, you guys can hear it, you just can't see it. Let me check if it's a setting thing. Let me pause the YouTube. Oh, it might be because the render mode. Okay, hang on, hang on. Okay, let's try it. Oh, I see what's going on. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hang on. Because here it is. There you go. Can you see it now? There you go. All right. I'm gonna have to plug in a little. Or Devon, about the thing you were mentioning, or confirm with, you know. So first thing. Hello. First thing first. I made sure that I can use any Batmobile in the story mode. It might break the game, but I got rid of that race only condition. We got the Telltale Batmobile. It's crazy that that's a mod. And I forget what button does the... It has a battle mode, y'all. And I feel like if you look at Batman Arkham Knight, then you know, like look at that. Oh my goodness. We got the Bat Pod. We got the wheelchair. And I could ride or I could drive any of the DLC ones in Gotham. So don't want to see the Tumbler. Don't want to see 2016. Don't want to see the original Rocksteady Batmobile clean. And then you already know. I think this is the suit that I'm rocking with right now because I like that it has white eyes, and when he takes his mask off, he doesn't have white eyes. Drive the 1966 Batmobile? Got you. Did I pass it? No. Okay. And then... what else? I'm trying to show you all my favorites. If anyone watched Cape Crusader, very well done skin. Thank you, Alex. You already know. We got the Black Panther in here. But the only thing is that the technology kind of throws me off because I feel like Black Panther also relies on like insane physical capability. We got this. It was part of a pack. I didn't choose it, but we got this. This is such a clean mod. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this isn't in the game. Animated series. I love the cell shading. These people on Nexus mods are insane when it comes to this. Unmasked Suicide Squad Batman also, I think, underappreciated. It's a shame that Rocksteady put such a good model in such a poorly executed game. We got Owlman. I think I have 2 Owlman mods in here. This crazy underrated. You know? Because this is the Batman show that I grew up like watching and drawing lots of doodles of. You know we got Batman Beyond in here. This is, I think it is the Fortnite skin, but they fixed some of the mess ups of the texture rendering. Look at that. And you know what? I'm gonna have to try this one in like a challenge mode because it's just too good. And we got this other Batman Beyond. I can't believe that's a mod too. What? Yo, you know I got Captain America in here. Oh, nice. More Injustice 2 models. Because how are these not in there? Oh, okay, Devon. So do you want to do that on Discord? What skin should I wear, y'all? I'm driving the 1966 Batmobile. Also very clean. Got a fixed Batman Begins skin. Underrated suit. We got Wolverine. I got Telltale Seasons 1 and 2. I got shirtless Batman. What we talking? Look at that. I got Big Daddy, and I got a kick-ass skin for Nightwing. I got the Grayson. Winter Soldier? What? This one is actually really fun to do Predator challenges with, because it feels like it's actually him. Bunch of Arkham Origin skin. This one, sick. I got absolute Batman, and he's like 90, or he's like 9 feet tall, not 90. But he is pretty big. He does dwarf like the regular thugs that you fight. Look at that. I do have these are Batman skins, but it's just Nightwing. I got Omni-Man in here. Think, Mark. Arkham City, Batman Beyond. I don't know why. I love this one. Lego Batman from the new game coming up. I'm too busy truthing. LOL. We got Moon Knight. And then, you know, I had to treat the DLC character, or yeah, not the DLC, the additional characters good. Look at that. Bro. You got Red X in here. Animated series Robin. I got Damian Wayne. Got, I think there's Kid Robin somewhere in here. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I don't know why his mask looks like that right now, but other than that, the skin is insane. And it's actually it's really well done. I got Black Cat from the Spider-Man games. Look at it. That just cracks me up. And he's like kind of skinny too. Dave Lazuski. I do really like this Tom Taylor. Can I get another ad? You sell. Oh, dang it! I'm sorry. Daredevil mods. You already know. Had to. There's in the Arkham Knight patch, they redo Harley Quinn's like not first appearance, but her Arkham Asylum skin and her city skin. Yeah. Now for Red Hood, got to have a Deadpool. Cause with the guns, oh my god. Oh, I guess she does have abs. Oh, and it's her appearance in the Arkham City DLC. Never played that. And Arkham Origins, I think. But also got a skin for this is the Deadshot Kill the Justice League skin. Or it's one of them that you unlock after killing Batman. This is a man skin. When you play it, there's no horns. So I think it's hilarious. We got Peacemaker, helmet on and helmet off. The detail is insane. And we got Injustice 2 Red Hood. And then I do have a story replacer active. So all the cutscenes in the game that have Arkham Knight show this guy instead. And it is so much better than Arkham Knight. Oh my goodness, you said I don't see anything? That's good. Got Bloodsport. So y'all, should I free roam? Should I free roam? Should I do some challenge maps? Oh, I got the Batman Beyond skin on. Kick-ass grind. Predator challenge? As Batman Beyond? Let me hit a free roam really quickly with the oh wait, am I locked in? I might be locked into a sequence. I just saved Babs. Oh my gosh. I also got a mod to remove some of the combat effects, and I increased the camera's closer when you fight now.
I barely breathe the whiff of this stuff. It's the bat!
I feel like with the close camera mod, I'm really able to appreciate the skin. Damn, how many people are gonna pull up? Y'all see how I'm moving? Sorry. I think I might be able to get an Alfred mod. I got you next time, Alfred. It's a school night, boys. Let's check out... Oh, I didn't call the Batmobile. Hang on. There is no battle mode, so if I get into a kerfuffle, I am SOL. Sorry about that, y'all. Alright, let's just... Y'all see the drift? Oh,
Looks like it's all on Scarecrow now.
damn. Damn. Wow, they really did such a good job. Alright, okay. Time for the Winter Soldier, I think. The Batpod with the Dark Knight skin, or the Tumbler with the Batmobile, with the Tumbler with the Batman Begins skin is also sick. This one is also really fun to play as, the Fortnite Zero War. I know it looks pretty cartoony, but I do think it's very well translated. And it makes Batman look like scary almost. But the cape is kind of tiny, it's the only thing I don't like about it. But the Arkham Shadow, that's really good. Oh, see here, look at it. We're about to get... I'm trying to think about how to put it. Should I do Cap? Or should I do Winter Soldier, y'all? First answer wins. Winter Soldier. Alright. Winter Soldier. Because then we can turn off the game audio. Actually, no, I'll keep it on. Winter Soldier. Dang, I got some Bucky fans in here. Now, just so you guys know, I'm not good at doing the challenges. I don't know, let's see. Because Bucky does look tough, though. I'm wondering, should I kind of want to play the Winter Soldier music. See if we can really get into character. Y'all not ready. Look at that. Look at the aura.
Sweet. They get the cash for this gear.
Simulation activated.
And screaming again. Ah, see, now I kind of want to play Rivals. Because tell me Winter Soldier wouldn't be moving like this.
Maybe this thing actually works. Trying to lock onto a signal. Signal's gone. Damn it! What's the status on the drone? Move on! I'm gonna get this guy back on his feet. Where is he? On the north side. I'm with you.
No.
Come on, buddy, wake up! You shot off in his head!
We want that guy over there. Damn.
Crack him! Target's moving! I need help here! Checking on man down. Cover me. I'll keep watch. You need to wake up. Look at all these guys. Picking us off. We can't afford to lose any more men. Take a position on the north side. Whatever you say, boss. Get back in the fight. We're busy here. Got a man down from before. Someone confirm sighting now. Guys out cold. That hits hard. Well, let's hit harder. Bring him on. Get on your feet. We're in trouble here. What's that? Got a man down from before. Watch my back. Let's be quick. Ouch. That looks like it hurt. Batman's making us look like idiots. He's playing games with us. He wants us. Scared of him. I ain't scared of that costume freak. Using smoke. I'm gonna get this guy back on his feet. Poor guy. Get your act together. Remember your training. You'll end up like the rest of these guys. You don't scare us, Batman. It only takes one of us. Take you down. Someone cover me. I'm checking her.
Oh, I love doing this.
Let's be quick.
Oh, I did it wrong.
Damn it! What's wrong with this piece of crap?
Damn it.
Bad guy was
Yeah.
scared earlier. I'm not scared. You hide all you like.
Oh, it worked out.
What the hell? It's the medic! He's been taken out! What do we do now? We needed that medic! What's your location? On the north side!
I can't
Got another. We're losing control of this. Everybody fan out and stay sharp. We still have him outnumbered. This isn't like the drills. He's faster than I thought. Nothing we can do here. Spread out and find him. Whoa! Wait! After him!
I should target the soldier controlling the drone.
That's weird. The arm effects would go crazy. I've seen mods that fully replace Batman, like with Red Hood's moveset.
He's gone. Spread out and find him.
I need a lone warrior. There we go.
Again. When I get my
Oh, he's
hands
over
on that
there.
freak, I'm gonna break his limbs one at a time. Not if I get there first.
thought it crashed for a second.
Destroy you. Nothing we can do for him. We spread out. Get revenge. He's just a man. You can take him.
Yo. I know this. It's crazy at this game.
Where the hell did he go? He's using smoke.
My boy. Alright, I think it's just him. Done.
Simulation complete.
Alright, Alex. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed. Dang, you're gonna miss the last part. It's a good part. So, Devon, Discord or how do I do this? Oh, Alex, can you stay a little bit? Okay, Discord. Okay. So let's exit. On a call, Devon? Or what were you thinking? Let me pull up. Oh, let me, like, I'm gonna throw on my YouTube sounds again. But you guys can't hear it. So let me... There we go. Yeah, I think I can capture your thing because I have an audio source. Now I need a window capture. Let me make sure. Alright, Devon, you might be able to hear me twice. Or actually, I think it's okay. Can you guys hear Devon speak? Okay, hang on. Let me...
Hello everyone. I don't know if people can hear me.
No, I can hear you. I can hear you. I just have to change... Speak, Devon? I think they can hear you.
Oh, word.
Okay, yeah, you guys should be able to hear him now. I see the thing coming up.
Hello.
And then let me move this over here.
That sounds very different than most.
Yeah, I know. Oh wait, you can hear me through the... You can lower the stream if you want, because I'm gonna turn my mic on.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was...
Test.
Lower it.
Yeah, you can lower it now. So, do you want to share...
Wait, hold on. Bro, your ads.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Hold on. I gotta turn you down. Let me find it before I share my screen. Let me find this animation.
Sorry.
So I haven't set. Do you want to like you want to preface anything real quick, or?
I guess Emmett, am I good to talk about it a little? I feel like I'm in school again. I mean, no, it's not. It's not that like. It is pretty cool, but Emmett and I was working on a lot of stuff in Dreams that I didn't show, even on stream. Just because I didn't feel like they were ready yet. And one of them, in I think 7th or 8th grade, my brother drew like a little comic character called, and he named it Munch. It was like a marshmallow, and he's been drawing that character for years. And if you guys follow my brother, then you know that he has a webtoon that he's publishing, right? He's written the story, he draws it, and he sends it to me, and I color it. And if I'm not busy or if I'm not lazy, I get it to him in time. And he's been publishing episodes, but he's got the whole story and the whole world in his head. And Devon had an idea to turn it into more than a webtoon, dare I say. Oh, perfect. Let me pull it up. Let's change this window capture to Discord. There we go. How do I full screen that? Oh, there we go. There we go. Devon, do you want to take it away?
Yeah, I apologize if I cough a little bit. This is a sneak peek preview, or I think this is the first showing of anything of Munch the Marshmallow, the game. It's just like the title of it is just Munch the Marshmallow, but I will show you guys a bit of gameplay here. So we currently have Munch. Excuse me. As a little guy, I don't. I could pull up the webtoon as well, so you guys can see the difference. But this is Munch. He's a little marshmallow, and the setting of the game is in a house. So he's pretty small. So I have his normal walking speed. His normal jogging speed is like really slow to move around. So let me just change that really quickly.
You did a mini map already?
Yeah, I couldn't get this project out of my head for the past couple days. I needed to get something out. So I just decided to just add a couple things that were already in the Dreams version. So yeah, it kind of looks like Flash, but this is the only way I can like get around super quick. But if you look at the mini map, everything lines up. So like in the doorway, this is the foyer.
That's crazy.
This is the living room.
Sorry, I haven't seen this either, guys. So I'm like reacting to it live. That's crazy.
Yeah, I haven't showed them this yet. Here's the kitchen, and then the dining room back here, or not the dining room, the back foyer 2. Little pantry, bedroom. That's just the environment. And then in terms of mechanics that I have so far, let's get back on top of the table. So right now I have a mini map, which is accurate, and then I have a health bar. I'll show that later. So I also have an objective, which is over here, which is where a building is supposed to be. It's actually... Oh, okay. Hold on. So this is like all preliminary stuff. Oh, he's actually... It's really hard to control because... Or right now, because he slides around after you. But if I go close to here, you can see it on the minimap, and then when I go to it, it disappears. And you have reached... Or objective reach. Right now there's a little staircase to get up and down from the top tier to the bottom tier.
I can show them the Dreams
It's hard
version.
to... You should after this.
Okay.
Um, I tried to keep it accurate to the Dreams version, but it didn't. Some of it didn't make sense,
I know.
so I had to change some of it.
Damn, he jumps kind of high.
Well, yeah, this is just because
Oh,
we
there's
don't
no
have
stairs.
the climbing mechanic.
Ah,
in yet.
that makes sense.
Yeah. So I didn't add in the stairs. I think it'd be cool to just have the boxes by themselves. Oh dang. But yeah, I just made his jump really high so I can get up here. And then we also have damage or combat, which is what I'm working on currently.
Damn.
So you take damage, you can heal yourself. And then when it gets down, it turns yellow. And then you die. There's no death yet, but yeah. And that's pretty much it.
That's sick. Thank you for sharing. I think
Yeah, of course.
I can show you guys the Dreams version, but that was insane. It's crazy because it was like a sketch, and now it's like visible and shareable.
Oh yeah. Did you wanna show him the webtoon?
I want to show them the.
Plug Emid real quick.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Let me,
Did I open this in a new tab? Or are you showing the webtoon? Do you want me to show it?
I got it. Wait, hold on. I got it pulled up real quick.
That's so good. Dang, he really is.
Whoops. Yeah, there we go. This is Emid's webtoon created by Emid Sultan, colors by Armand. And we have our character, Munch, starting on his adventure.
Dang, we really made this. That's crazy.
As you can see, there's a lot of characters. There's a lot of color. A lot of characters, like characterization. A bunch of stuff that we want to do in the future.
It's still coming out now. Like, if you follow it, Emmett's still releasing.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna stop
yeah. It's still currently coming out.
watching the stream. I'm gonna show you guys something else. You could stay on, Devon, if you want, but I'm gonna switch out of Discord to show them Munch in Dreams.
I'm gonna post a link to the webtoon in the chat.
Sure. Alright, you guys should be able to see PS Remote Play now. Let's show you. So right now, it's the same house, right? And then this is the old version of Munch, but it's the same house. He's got a ready stance, right? If you hold over the right trigger, he kind of gets ready like the older Assassin's Creed. He can sprint. He can go marshmallow mode and waddle around a little bit. And I think there's climbing, right? It's very like primitive and basic, but it gets the job done. As you can tell, he has like a bottle cap on his back to be used as a shield, and he has a toothpick he can hold. You can put those back if you want. You can punch a little bit, that kind of thing. He can kick too. But this is the same environment that Devon was showing you guys, but this is just in Dreams, so you can tell it looks a little different as far as the rendering goes. But like I said, this is the old version, right? The new, or the latest version of Munch we got to in Dreams was much more, I think, refined. Because just if you look at it from just off of like one frame, really, the camera being zoomed out, I feel like tells you more about what kind of game it is. We still have the ready stance, right? But there's more HUD elements here. We have a puppeteer, again, like the older Assassin's Creed games. My minimap is nowhere near as like fully realized as the one Devon had, but we do have a crouch mode, and then we have a fully marshmallow mode that looks much better than the old one. And if you want, you can like focus and look around. We do have a slide in place. I got a little dodge mechanic with the dodge roll. and then if you sprint and then press the dodge button, you do a jump, and then while you're jumping, you can catch ledges. Hang on. Right, you can climb a little bit. I didn't animate him when he's there's no wall for his legs. Oh. And you could die. Oh, and you see that little thing on his hip? It's a fish hook with like dental floss. And if you see little things you can hook onto, look at that. Oh. I just threw it out, and now I'm on there. Now I can swing. Hang on. Like a pendulum. Look at that. And it is like line of sight accurate. It won't disconnect you if you break line of sight, but you need to have line of sight in order to trigger it. Oh, you do take fall damage. And then there is a guard over there. And he will look at me and get curious. But if I go away, he'll relax. Right? He'll go back to the dot. The purple is just like the color of the bad guy. Or the enemy faction. And then we can... He'll still detect me if I creep on him. Oh. Eventually he'll chase me. He said, oh crap. Who's that? And if I stay for long enough, it becomes red. Right? And he'll chase me. And I think, will he try to attack me? Oh. Yeah, but I can attack him. And then we even had, what else did we have set up? So this blue represents like an interior, so it automatically forces you to walk, and the camera gets closer, so that way you can smoothly navigate interiors. And then this purple represents a restricted area, so when you go in, you can see the minimap change colors, right, to the same purple. And then there's a little widget to the left of the minimap that shows you if you're crouching or if you're full of marshmallow, but it's kind of hard to tell. And then this represents like the combat state. If you can see his stance changes when he walks in, because he's close enough to an enemy to be in combat, and you see his face changes too automatically. Oh, but I feel like we were doing a really good job of working around the limitations of Dreams. Like he's a bunch of separate mouth poses. And then the climbing, I wanted it to be very modular, so I could just place a ledge, and if it was close enough, he would just climb on his own. Animations-wise, you could see I did not bulk it out, but logic-wise, I feel like it's pretty much there. There's no heavy attacks, but we did do different models for weapons. Nail is a sword. There's a bow and arrow. I think we wanted that to be made out of a toothpick or a paper clip and a rubber band. Thumbtacks for daggers. I know the scale doesn't match up. Probably gonna work on that. And then a key as your heavy weapon. Yo, Will, what? You got a black eye, dang. But yeah, and I have different, like, if you fall, you automatically enter, like, a... Bam. I feel like I really like the rush of sound before you hit the ground. But as far as the swinging, I feel like that was also well done. Because I can just jump off and catch one. Look at that. You see that? I just jumped. Oh. Bam. I'm swinging here. If any of you get that reference. Oh no.
I get that reference.
I died. Oh, I did have an injured state too. If he gets low enough on health, he'll like... Right, I'm slowly taking health. Bam! 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 Come on, one more? See? Yeah. Now I'm low health. And you see? Look at that. I'm all groggy. But if I need to like get ready or something, it doesn't mess with the things. But if I'm idle or neutral, he'll go back to being like tired. And then if I heal, he should brighten up. Thank you, Alex. Always a beast with the references. Look at that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But we will be translating this to Unreal Engine. And then hopefully releasing it. So thank you all for joining. I hope you've... I mean, I don't know. I hope you liked it as much as I have.
Hey, Armand.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question real quick?
On stream or off stream?
On stream.
Oh, what's up?
Do you guys think that the Dreams art style is better than the Unreal art style that we have so far? I think the model, looking at it in Dreams, is a lot closer to the comics than the current model we have in Unreal.
Oh, so like we gotta redo the Nomad sculpt? Well,
Yeah, well,
Emmett and I think we did go through a lot of phases to get this art style, like with the shadows kind of being like one flat color and getting rid of like, for the most part, ambient occlusion. All these items I think have like a slight glow to them to make sure they're not as affected by light, or shadows I should say, and that results in a more like flat, not flat, but almost cell shaded. I think Emmett wants full cell shading, but we never did it because Dreams was kind of hard, especially considering like all these segments with Munch. But I know some people figured it out later.
Thank you, Alex. That means a lot.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thank you, Alex. Shout out to Emmett. He's like the main creator of Munch.
Oh yeah, this is... None of this would be here without Emmett's drawing and ideas. Oh, and the little sounds that play.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you. Well, okay. I don't want to get into like.
No, it's yeah. We can do it later. We can do it later.
Yeah. But I wanna thank you, Armand, for letting me share the progress we have on stream.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, I think I'll end it here. Thank you guys for joining. I mean, you guys know the drill. If you like something specific, leave me a comment. If you have questions, leave a comment. Hopefully I stream again soon. I wasn't planning on streaming today. I came home and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. But I'm glad you guys joined. So refreshing to see all of you. Alex, Deluxe, Bitter Mac, Will and Bill, Alfred, whoever you are. That was an insane, like starting Batman Arkham Knight and just seeing Alfred. Dang. Oh, and then I didn't even see Grandma joined. If I didn't mention anyone's name, I'm sorry. Deluxe, did I mention you? Good to see you. Good to see all of you. But yeah, until then, or until next time, bye-bye, y'all.